Hey guys, how are you? It is Thursday night, November 5th, and it is meal planning.
December 5th. Can you believe,
Oh my
girl,
God, I said the
December?
wrong date again. I did it last week too. What's wrong with
The
me?
year's flying. You missed the whole
December
month.
5th. December 5th. Meal planning. There's always a link posted. You guys can join us at any time. I know 7 o'clock sometimes doesn't always work for people because of dinner and stuff with the kids, but this week has been for me completely all over the place, very like spontaneous. I have my food, it's just not prepped. I kind of cooking it as I'm going. Pretty much staying on track, definitely staying on track, but just cooking it as I'm going this week. So I think this weekend coming up, we have a lot of stuff going on. So with appointments and things this weekend. So I'm sure I'll go food shopping on Saturday at some point and make meals. So for breakfast, I'm sticking with my hot meals for now. I might do the instant oatmeal though. I asked for an Instapot for Christmas.
Oh, good.
So that I got one.
That's good. I love it. It's so awesome. But
Yeah.
Mike uses it a lot. He's the chef. But yeah.
My husband has pretty much taken over all the cooking. So
that's awesome.
Yeah, it's been amazing because he's really enjoying it. I'm really enjoying what he's cooking. It's been working out perfectly.
He loves to make that frittata. I know that. The quiches.
He does the quiches, yes. Those are for him though. I don't really eat them because it's too much for me. Like I like it. Yeah. Like I said, I like my breakfast fresh. So
yeah.
As far as lunches, Georgiana or?
Yes. I've been doing, I swear I've been doing this same salad for, I think 3 weeks in a row. I just can't get enough of it. I can't stop eating it. I get into these things where I'm back on the eggs, arugula, and toast, and I'll eat it every day for a year. It doesn't bother me. I just keep eating it. So I don't know. Those things might stay the same. I might keep doing the eggs and arugula and toast. Oh, I might switch it up with sweet potatoes because I happened to make the other day some sweet potatoes. So I might do the cube sweet potatoes. But what I was going to do is, I don't know if you guys saw, but in the email, we've been sending weekly meal plans. Mm-hmm. And I was thinking about maybe making 1 or 2 of the recipes from the meal plan.
I was looking at those too. Mm-hmm.
And I was looking, has anyone looked at, there was an email that was already sent. I have to actually send it to my people still. I haven't sent it. But that one had a meal plan in it. I haven't looked at it. Have you guys looked at it? Did you see anything on it all right, I'm just curious.
I can look it up right now though.
Yeah, I wonder if you could do a screen share. You could show the people that, although they're going to get it. Yeah. Everyone should be getting it in an email. But we're also going to be sending a second email on Friday. So there's going to be 2 meal plans, really, that my people,
this week, are going to have. This week, what I wanted to do, because the meal planning calls are on Thursday, send out the emails on Friday, afternoon, even as late as Saturday morning. So, when people do go food shopping, they have that meal plan already if they want to print it out or if they want to, take some ideas from it, right on their phone, go right to their email, and they can shop right from there.
Yeah, it'd be really easy. It'd be all right there. Yeah. But I mean, yeah.
Go ahead.
Well, what I was going to say was this lunch that I'm having, because I know you were asking about lunch. I've been doing the spring mix or mesclun greens or whatever, some like that for salad, and then I do pear and chicken usually, but we had a lot of leftover turkey from Thanksgiving. So I've been using the turkey meat from Thanksgiving. And then I do some gorgonzola cheese, pecans. I measure everything out with the portion containers, so it's not too much. Yeah. And then I do the pear. I do a little bit of craisins, not too many. And I think that's it. Really, the way that I like that salad actually is all those things. But then if I really am trying to up my veggies too, I'll put in some red onion and some tomatoes, grape tomatoes that I cut in half, or cherry tomatoes cut in half is good. And that's really nice because you get the veggies and then you get the sweet pear. And then I love it with the chicken or turkey. It doesn't really matter. They're both good.
Yeah.
So I've been doing that, and honestly, again, I could eat that. I'll eat that because I tend to go with whatever fruit is in season. So right now, berries aren't really in season. Normally, I would do like a strawberry chicken kind of a thing. But
They
I
have.
really, yeah.
I actually made the mashed cauliflower for the first time this week, and I think I'm gonna like make that probably like as a staple just to
Yeah.
have for
So-
like, because I've been having it with dinners every night, whether it's with like turkey chopped meat. I make the big thing of turkey, just the white turkey breast in the crock pot, so kind of like balls. I'll have that with the with the mashed cauliflower.
Yeah.
That's been good. Like just like the protein, the vegetable, and then for like late, like I'll have it like a fruit on later on and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
there's a good recipe in here I might actually would like to do. Probably it's the tuna noodle casserole with veggies.
Okay.
So that looks pretty good. And I really wanted to try the I'd love to do the coconut mango chia pudding.
Okay.
Because
Oh yes, that sounded really good.
that looks so good. When I was in Mexico, they had like things like that every morning, like with the breakfast, and they were so good.
So good.
Chia seeds in them.
I've heard of that. I've never done it before, but I've heard people really like that.
Really good.
I've tasted it once when I was living in, well, not once, but I had a lot of it when I was in Southern California. Oh, it's
Good?
so good.
Yeah.
So good.
Okay.
Mhm.
All right. Something to try. But now mango though, how did what does the recipe call
Frozen.
for? Like is
It
it
says-
fresh or?
Yeah.
Frozen.
No, it's fresh.
Is that in
It's,
season now? Like I always feel like if I get it out of season, it's not going to be good.
I have
Hold
not
on.
found it in the grocery stores here, so that's why I get the
I've
frozen.
seen it, but not like I don't know.
I don't know if it's ripe enough. Like I don't know if and that's why.
I wonder if you could substitute with something else too.
Yeah, I bet you can substitute it with any type of fruit. Honestly, as long as
Oh
like,
yeah, definitely.
so-
Yeah.
Because the ingredients are all 2 cups of coconut milk,
Hmm.
2 teaspoons of raw honey, a half a cup of chia seeds, and 2 medium chopped mangoes.
Okay.
You kind of just like
You can use your pear.
How many
Overnight.
servings is it?
4 servings.
Okay. Oh, okay. So no, because I'm just thinking about the coconut
10-minute
milk.
prep time, but you have to cover it and leave it in the fridge overnight.
Overnight. Yep.
And mix it like after 2 hours, and then leave it in the fridge overnight. So
Yeah, because the chia like expands and
Yeah.
it thickens up the liquid. It's so cool.
it's awesome.
Absolutely.
That's so cool. So then for dinner, I was just talking to Mike briefly. He happened to stay home today. I was at the school all day. I just got home. It's been such a crazy day. And tomorrow's going to be, I got to get there early. But anyway, so what was I saying? Oh, so I was talking to him for a little bit about dinners. And he said maybe meatloaf. We haven't made one of those in a long time. Turkey meatloaf. We have a really good recipe we like. So I'll definitely share that with you guys. And then also, and then we like the mashed cauliflower with that. So that might be a good idea with that. I love meatloaf and like a mashed cauliflower.
Mhm.
And any kind of veggies, are good with that. And then he said, and I love it. So I'm like, whatever, bolognese. Like we make it all the time, but it's like
Yeah.
another thing. Like I could eat it every day. Like
Patrick made this week. He made like just meatballs in like sauce, and like it was great. I actually ended up getting gluten-free pasta because I just wanted to try it, because I do notice that the wheat, if I have anything with like the wheat and stuff, like nothing happens to my stomach. Like I don't feel, but like I feel foggy in the head sometimes when I have the gluten. So I'm thinking, so I tried it without it, and I didn't feel as bad after I ate it. I definitely felt like fine. So I just tried a little bit of gluten-free pasta with like rice flour and stuff. So
I love that. I use the brown rice pasta all the time.
yeah, and then I didn't feel foggy in the head. Usually after I eat like pasta, I'm like out for the count on the couch.
Yeah, like you get tired.
Bad. And so I was like, I was totally fine after I eat it.
Cool. So whatchamacallit? So that's my plan probably for the week. I'm probably gonna do the same breakfast. It's pretty much the same lunch probably. And then, like I said, the meatloaf, mashed cauliflower veggies, and the bolognese, maybe over spaghetti squash or we do the brown rice pasta. The Trader Joe's is great. I love their pasta. It's a brown rice and quinoa blend. It's very good. Yeah. So if you ever go there. What about you, Susan? What are you planning? Or you're not sure?
I'm not planning just yet, but I do know tomorrow's a family dinner. So I'm going to make the turkey zucchini bowls, and I'll put it with turkey gravy, and I'll make regular mashed potatoes for the people that are not in my club. And I'll have the mashed cauliflower because I just love that. And I'll just make a big tossed salad with it and call it a day. That'll be tomorrow. And then, like you said, the fruit, the berries are not really good. Like this morning, I made my banana pancakes. I made it into a crepe, and I go in the refrigerator. I said, what the hell? I don't have any. I love to put the fresh berries inside there. So I had it, just plain. It was okay, but I'm going to get during the week, I'm going to try. I'll get like a smaller thing of the fruit because they're supposed to be like hothouse grown. I don't know why they get crappy this time of year. I mean, all the stuff is imported all year long. So I'm going to try them again. I'll see. Because that's really good. I love that. And I'm going to make some kind of frittata with the onions and peppers. I'm not really sure just what.
How do you make a frittata?
Oh, there's the one recipe. Carrie sent it to me. I'll post it for you.
Okay.
I think it might be, if it's the same one that I sent to Carrie Danielle, I think it's in the group, and it's a website, and well, when you go to Google and you put, it's like the best frittata recipe ever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you know what?
Yeah.
Every time I go to make it, I can't find it because I'm always losing the recipes. And Carrie says, guess what? I keep sending it to you, but she actually never made that one. She has her own recipe. And I thought she was using it, but it's really good. It's very easy. I just don't put as much. They have you put milk in there. I put like half the amount of milk. I don't see the purpose of having it in there.
Yep.
So
it makes it a little bit thicker, I think, and fluffier, but yeah, you don't definitely need it, I don't think.
Yeah.
But it's nice because what you do is you make it in a skillet or a pan on the
Right.
stove, and then it has to be a pan that can go in the oven as well, and then you put it.
I
in
don't
the
even
oven.
do that.
I
just
do. I love it. It comes out really good.
I don't have a pan like that, so I just saute the onions and peppers, and then I mix it in there. So I think I'm going to put it with the sweet potatoes.
Okay.
And also, G, when you mentioned sweet potatoes for breakfast, you don't always have to have the hash. I think it's Carrie that makes what she calls toast. She cooks it ahead of time and take it out of the fridge, and it's cool, so you can slice it and just throw it in the pan.
Yes.
So that's
So
good.
good. That's yummy. I made the cubed ones, but I always wanted to make the toast ones. And Carrie says that she just takes it when she slices the sweet potato, and she just puts it in her actual toaster because she's got one that goes down.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but I don't have one like that. I only have a toaster oven.
So you could still do it in the toaster oven.
It never ever comes out. It's always wet. It never toasts up. So the way that I do it is I put the oven about like pretty high, like 400, and then I cube up the sweet potato. I put them in with the BOO, and then I put the sweet potato, and then I put a little salt and cinnamon, and then I put a little bit of coconut oil on top. And I bake them for, I don't know, I just keep an eye on them. Like maybe 10 minutes, and then I swoosh them around, and then another 10 minutes until they get crispy. And they're so good. They're so good. And then I do? I actually put peanut butter on top, like when I eat them.
I saw
it's
that.
like dessert. It's so good. Yeah.
But when I make the sweet potatoes, like she called it the hash. It's like the slices. I'll just take a little coconut oil in the pan, and I'll put it in the frying pan and heat it that way. It kind of gets a little brown, and when it does, that's sweet. It's like sweet, crispy sugar. It's like caramelized. Ooh. It's so delicious. But also, I made the hash just like I make regular hash browns. I'll put like 2 onions and a little peppers. Carrie, I think, and Greg even do that. And make a little more flavor to it.
Yeah.
All different varieties.
So good.
What was that? I'm sorry.
I said that sounds so good.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It does. It sounds really good. Like and then you get it like that shredded, right? Like you shred the potato, like a hash brown.
No, I always just cube it.
I just
otherwise it's too mushy. Like I cube it like you did, but I do it in the frying pan. First I do the onions and peppers, and then because I don't want the sweet potatoes to get too soft, then I throw them in. Yeah. And I like the flavor of the onions and peppers with it. Not too much.
You know what I've done? I don't know how you like this, but I've done it with a little red onion, because the red onion gets caramelized when you
Oh, yeah.
cook it, and then a little bit of jalapeno, and it makes it like, because it's like the sweet and the spicy and the salty, and I put a little cinnamon, so it's like, it's got everything.
Oh, my.
Yeah. Oh my. Little
You
I
cinnamon.
don't do spicy, so we'll save that one for you.
All right.
You put,
I'm with you, Susan. I'm with you, Susan. I don't do stuff like that. Nope.
do you
But
cook the sweet potatoes? You throw them in the frying pan like raw, like uncooked.
No, they're cooked. I do
They're
them in the
cooked.
microwave.
Okay.
And the best way is just to have sweet potatoes on hand, because when you cut them up, they're not like mush, or, it comes the way like that. Or you could do the toast, whatever you're going to do. So that's a good staple to have in the refrigerator.
Yes.
I would definitely roast them. I think I might try that because I'm not a huge sweet potato fan.
Ooh, and they're so healthy.
So
So
healthy. Oh, yeah.
yeah. Anyone who's watching this, later too, to know that they're at the top of the food list for
Yeah,
a
I
reason.
know.
They're so nutritionally dense. Like I find the weeks where I'm on point with my nutrition and I have a sweet potato every day, my results are always better. Always. Like
Wow.
better than if I didn't have the sweet potato. Like if I had if I had whole grain toast instead of sweet potato, my results usually aren't good. And I've done the eggs, arugula, and toast over sweet potato versus toast, and it's very good that way too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you know what I've been making? It's like, sometimes you make something different. You just want to have it every day till you can't take it anymore. I was just making the regular scrambled eggs, and I took somebody posted the picture with the bagel, everything on it. It's very salty, so you can only put a little, but I've been having that and then a grapefruit on the side, and that was a good breakfast for me. So I'm going to hit that week.
Yeah.
I put that a lot in my omelets. Like I make egg white omelets in the morning, and sometimes I put the everything bagel seasoning mixed into the omelet with all the vegetables, so you can taste like.
I love the yolk. I can't stand egg white. I try. Sometimes I do. The only way I do like the Starbucks egg cups, and they have. I think those are just egg whites. I don't think they have yolks in them. They're so good.
There's three different kinds. There's one that is the roasted veggie with egg whites, and then there's an actual one with the egg yolks with bacon and Gouda in it.
No, I don't do that one. I do the one with the red pepper in it.
Yeah, those are just egg whites.
I know, and I love them.
Delicious.
Like, and that's I don't like them though normally. Like I always have the yolk, pretty much.
I put a little bit of cheese, so it's not like.
Yeah, but I bet you that everything but the bagel seasoning probably definitely helps with that.
Mm-hmm.
Because they're kind of like I just always find it's like bland.
I don't like egg whites like by themselves, not at all. But if I make an omelet, and I buy the containers of egg whites, so I just add them in. I do not separate my eggs ever. Like I can't with that. Like, I did it for a little while.
To me, it's like wasteful. I'm like, there goes a perfectly good yolk.
And then it's a mess, and it's like, it's disgusting. So I just buy the containers of egg whites. Like I buy like 5 at a time, and I just have them in my fridge because between me and my husband, and we go through them like crazy.
They last a long time in the fridge.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah. I mean, we go through them like everything in my house. We go through really quickly. Like I buy 3 bags of Shakeology a month, and they're gone.
Oh my gosh! I'm still working on my first one from last year.
No, come on, that's right.
$300 a month I spend on Shakeology, and it goes through my house. Like,
well, that's good. That's great that everybody's drinking. They're going to be so healthy. That's awesome.
And Beach Bars, I buy 3 boxes at a time. They're gone in 2
We get
weeks.
more than 3. Well, no, I don't think I get. Do I get 3 a month of those? Because my kids eat them too.
Yep.
And they have the new ones. So I had to get those because
And
I'm curious if the kids are going to like those too.
Oh, the gluten-free or something?
They're vegan.
Oh,
they're
vegan. Yeah.
vegan. I had a Beach Bar today. Thank God I went out to had to drive somewhere after work today. That was again, I was starving. I'm like, I had a Beach Bar. Like, thank God. Like,
they come in. I actually took extra. Like, I always have extras in my bags when I do anything with the PFA because I always give them to the moms that I'm with because they're usually hungry.
I know
they
you
usually don't bring
that.
anything. So I'm like, here, have one of these.
Well, that's this upcoming week for me. I'm traveling. I will be gone
again, girl.
Oh.
What's going on?
Oh, you have no idea the level of stress that I am under right now with this. I literally just got back on Tuesday and I found out.
Do you live out of a suitcase?
Yeah, no, this month I am pretty much. I'm living out of a suitcase. This week is one meal. This past week, I got only back on Tuesday late afternoon. So I had scrambled eggs with toast or oatmeal, and then lunch is tuna cucumber salad, and then dinner.
No, wait, stop, hold on. What's the tuna cucumber thing? Because I know Susan loves tuna, and
so-
I love tuna and cucumber.
So I have a can of tuna fish, put it in the bowl. I use the mango lime dressing from the Coeur de Force cookbook that they have.
Okay.
I will
Nice.
sometimes use either Greek yogurt or a little bit of mayonnaise, depending on.
Yeah.
But it's only I only use at the most 2 teaspoons, and it's just to help cream up the tuna fish.
And it's to liking. So I know Susan does like
Yeah.
mayo, so she might use a little more mayo and a little less Greek
Exactly.
yogurt.
I probably
Exactly.
half and half.
Yeah.
Whatever
Yep.
works. I cut up a cucumber. I put it in. I literally just turn it all in. I put in dill, herbs to Provence, garlic
What's
powder.
that? Wait. What's that? Or
Herbs.
what?
Herbs to Provence.
Or super bonds. It sounds like a superhero.
It sounds like a superhero, but it's a fabulous spice.
But I thought that
It's
was,
a superhero of spices.
It's so good. I like you guys all love everything but the bagel seasoning, and I don't mind it here and there, but this for me is
Yeah. It's
a
what is it,
must.
like salt, pepper?
No.
Oh.
I'll show you. Nope. It is actually all herbs.
Oh.
Don't
So
mind.
dill. You said fresh dill, which is so good with cucumbers.
Oh,
And I guess
it is.
tuna, too.
Dill is amazing.
I
So
love
I
dill.
have 3 of these because I go through it all the time.
I'm old.
And
girl. I'm
it
old.
has thyme, rosemary, basil, parsley, oregano, tarragon, and lavender flowers.
Yeah, you can see now.
oh, look at you.
I love this.
Simply organic, and they're all organic. So they're all, and then it's herbs to Provence. So
It sounded really good. So you got the lavender thing.
Oh,
piece
yeah.
in there.
it's
But I thought that was more for if you're making a stew or a chicken or some hot thing. I never thought
you
of putting.
can use that for it, but I'm a person who just loves it on
Mhm.
everything.
Well, I mean, it does kind of. Tuna's not poultry, but I don't know. maybe it would be good. I don't know.
It is.
You like it, so
I love it. And so then I put it with garlic powder and then dill, and those 3 I put it all
Garlic
together. Yep,
garlic butter. You said
powder.
that makes more sense. Why?
Gee, you're so funny. Put your glasses back on so you can think.
So and then I cut up the
Love those
cucumber
guys.
into small pieces. I add the mango lime dressing into it. I top it with I put it on lettuce, and then I stir it all up. And you don't need any extra dressing because all the moisture and liquid from the cucumber, the tuna.
And no onion.
No, I don't like raw
Celery, no celery.
Nope.
But you think
You
you could
can.
add those if you like?
can add 'em.
like them?
If you like them, add whatever you like. I know my parents love adding tomatoes to theirs.
Ooh, what's that?
I do not because I don't like tomatoes.
I like tomatoes on the sandwich, like
so
separate on it.
yeah. So we'll just add different things to them. I sometimes will add pumpkin seeds or a nut to it sometimes, or walnuts.
Oh.
So it all kind of depends on what I'm looking for. But
All right.
this week is kind of got it. I'm on limited budget because I'm not going to be here very long. So I just and then I just scoop out my container because I used the portion fix. This one's a little bit
Right.
harder to eyeball. I mean, it's easier to eyeball.
Yeah, you know
But-
what I do in that situation? Sometimes, I don't know if you guys ever do this, and maybe somebody who's going to watch this later will be interested in this, but when I have a situation like that, like where it's like chili,
Mhm.
And, chili's like has some greens, it has some protein, it's got some carbohydrates.
Yep.
I take one of each container and I put it in. Like I take a yellow, I take a green, I take, hopefully they all worked out, So I wonder if you take a green and a red.
Oh, yeah. And you easily get 2 greens. Easily get 2 greens. And it just depends on how much lettuce you put in and versus how much cucumber or which other veggies you put in it. So for me, I have lettuce and cucumber are my 2 main veggies. And I always portion out for sure 1 to 1.5 cups of lettuce. And then the last half will be the cucumber that is in it. And then I store it in the freezer, and not in the freezer, but then I put it in the fridge. The only thing you'll have to worry about this one a little bit is just the liquid. But if you just stir it up, it goes away, and it just keeps it. It lasts me. I use 2 cans, and then that'll last me about 4 days, and then I'll make another batch. And it's
I love
something.
tuna.
I love tuna fish, and it's such an easy thing for me when I'm traveling during work and everything like that. It holds
It
really
is
well.
easy. Because why? Because you could do it, but you're out of because I would think that would be hard for you to travel with. 'Cause
Well,
like
it's
fish.
only with not when I'm flying on a plane. It's only when I'm going in and out of, maybe I'm coming in for lunch. I got about half hour to stop to get back onto the road to go into a next client visit or whatever. But when I'm traveling for next week on the road, I will stop at a grocery store that I know Nashville very well. I know Memphis very well. I know Knoxville very well. I know the whole state. I know my spots where I can go. And I'll always stop at the grocery store. I'll pick up cases of water. I will pick up pre-cut.
We may be at the end of our meeting. I don't know. I can't see. Does anybody see?
Yeah.
Somebody take a picture because I only have my phone.
But yeah, so I get pre-chopped veggies.
Put your glasses on.
Yeah, put your glasses on.
Please
Oh,
do.
we're done. We beeped.
Oh no.
Oh, yes.
Oh wait,
it's
no, do
on.
it again. Do it again. Wait, Susan, put your hands down. Oh, there we go.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay. All right. I don't know if we're done or not. I don't know how much longer we have. I can't
yeah.
see.
So I get pre-chopped veggies and out of the.
Oh, okay.
I get pre-chopped fruit. I'm not a huge fan of yogurt, so at the hotels,
that's right. Yeah.
you can always get yogurt. But where at the hotels I stay at, they always have a hot breakfast, so I always get their scrambled eggs, and then that way, but then I have my beach bars. I live and die by them.
Yeah, Shakio, you can bring the packets.
I bring my
right?
packets because I only use packets because it's less of a mess.
Yeah.
And
your Energized packets.
And I have my Energized packets, and I go through those like they are life because I am driving a lot.
Right.
So I have to be prepared.
And it saves you from having to buy food on the road too, which
It
is pretty
does.
expensive.
It does, especially the snacks and things like that because it's only myself. So
Right.
in a car, and when you get tired or you're getting bored, there's only so many dance parties and singing times that my voice is still alive that it's still going to work because.
Wait, you do dance parties?
Oh, we have car dance parties in my car. If we're going on
a car.
Oh yeah, we have dance parties in my car.
With Energize, Energize dance, go dance parties.
In the car.
Wow.
I'm telling you, I perfected the driving of dancing in the car.
Dancing on. Okay.
Just I like to have it out. I have the little shimmy. I sing, I karaoke it. But there's only so long, and then I'm a muncher. Then when I'm just sitting for 3 hours driving in a car, and then I'm driving 3 or 4 more hours, and it gets hard. But the only thing is like when I go out to a restaurant, because I'm going to have to, I just look more at the menu, and I'm more conscious of being like, okay, what can I have? Because there's some areas where there's very much little that I can get, and I have to get something else. So it may not be the best, but as long as I'm more prepared throughout the rest of the day, at least a meal here, a meal there, it's not going to hurt in the long run.
Yeah.
So I just say it's okay. And I set myself up for success in trying to, but at the same time, I'm also okay with that. I may not be on point this week as much as I usually am, but
Yeah, it's hard. And, well, now at the holidays too, it's harder holiday parties and things.
yeah,
But it's all doable.
It's all
just a
doable.
matter of mindset.
exactly. So I usually have a salad. There's always a salad that I can always have. And I'm very conscious, like if I'm craving a burger that day, I don't like a ton of bread to begin with, so I only use like one, like at the bottom bun or whatever, and it's perfectly fine. Or I could have it with a lettuce because, well, nowadays most restaurants will conform to that and have that as an option. So it's just making it work the best way. So I always buy like lunch meat turkey and I roll it up so I can have some protein also.
Mhm.
That's the other one I like to do.
I find like I can't eat any kind of cold cuts anymore. I can't
Too
eat.
salty. Even if they say low salt, it's not good for you.
I can't eat them at all because I literally feel dehydrated so bad for the rest. No matter how much water I drink, they make my head feel like it's gonna explode. Even if I have
Wow.
one. Yeah, like
Huh.
I can't eat peanut butter anymore. Same thing.
Peanut butter?
Feels like my head's gonna explode. I mean, not peanut butter.
You can't eat peanut butter?
I can't eat peanuts.
I love
I
peanut
can
butter.
have peanut butter,
Uh,
but a very small amount. This all happened in the last year, since I started.
oh yeah.
Mhm.
I have one of mine, she doesn't participate that often, but she loved eggs until she started doing this, and then she realized like she can't even have eggs because her doctor was like, she's like wondering why she was getting so sick, and he's like, well, she lost about 50 pounds, and all of a sudden eggs stopped tasting anything and she couldn't eat them, and she loved eggs, like loves them, and the doctor's like, no, you have a major intolerance to eggs.
Wow.
And
That's so weird.
and it's a weird, and it wasn't until he's like, no, this has been here, you finally started cutting back on them,
Mhm.
and you
That's
started incorporating other
I
things.
think that's what happened to me. Like I can't have pasta anymore. Like I said, the peanuts I can't have. So
Yeah.
there's definitely certain things I can't have.
Yeah.
that
The doctor
when I
was like,
eat them now, I feel like my head's gonna explode. Like
Yeah.
Oh.
yeah, that's what she was telling me, and she's like, now she's like, she's upset that she can't have it, but she's like, at the same time, I feel so much better now that not having it. Like I didn't realize what my stomach was going through on a day-to-day basis of having so much eggs or having it on a very consistent basis. Until she finally realized it, and she lost some of the weight to being like, oh no, this is what's really happening to your body. But I will sometimes I now saw, at least here in this grocery store, they had hard boiled eggs already pre-done. So sometimes I might get those if I can find those. The other thing I like to do is go to Whole Foods. They have a breakfast buffet, like the hot breakfast that you can kind of get, especially if a hotel isn't. I can go to Whole Foods and at least get eggs and veggies and things like that for my breakfast.
Yeah.
And then it's
really quick, guys. I don't know why it's still going. I don't know if anyone sees the time, but I actually have to go because I have to go see my mother-in-law. I'm gonna actually sign off, but I'm recording, so I'm gonna just stop. I apologize. I'm sorry, Samantha, but yeah, my husband's like, we gotta go.
Yeah.
You guys,
No, I know they should have ended at like 35 or 40, I would think.
Yeah, that's what I thought
my
too.
thing said that you have you upgraded, and it gave you more minutes. At least that's what it said on mine.
All right. Well,
Well, everyone have a nice week.
You guys have a good week.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.